Welcome to the Big House in Ann Arbor, Michigan. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Michigan Wolverines. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Each and every season, this is one of my favorite games because these are the blue bloods of college football. Two of the winningest programs in the history of the sport. Oklahoma got the win last year against Michigan, and now with Kyle Whittingham under the helm, let's see how Oklahoma at Michigan kicks off here today in the Big House. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Bringing it out, it's Marsh. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, that's one way to quiet this home crowd. This defense comes out and just immediately gets to the quarterback. This place was ready to go. Great energy here in the pregame, getting their offense on the field to start the game, and then boom, it's a sack, and the air just left the building.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Play action here on first down. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion from no gain.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into 3rd down success by having successful plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's what this offense is doing right now.
Grab behind the line. It's Hansen. He's got some space. Look out. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
The Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Back in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside is not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Coming after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Buchanan. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab near the sticks. It's Buchanan. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They've got this drive going now. They're going to be near midfield with a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here's the second down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Sategna. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. And the Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line, a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
The sack sets up second down. Pulls it in. It's Harris. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here comes the rush. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination, coverage and rush working together.
The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
When I watch tape of this team, this is one thing that sticks out. It's their timing and execution in the pass game. It looks like a simple curl, but it's thrown right on time. The route is perfect, and it's a first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack, and don't force the ball down the field.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. On the ground, it's Marshall. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got room to run. Look out. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This is going to open up so many parts of their offense. Early in the game here, we got a first quarter run by the quarterback, and he picks up an explosive. That means that the defense is going to have to start accounting for him. Watch as these safeties start creeping lower towards the line of scrimmage and in the run box. That's going to leave them exposed for a shot down the field. Watch out for this offense to start being aggressive in the passing game after this.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, this is why this option offense is so effective. Is on first down, they can stay on schedule. When you're on schedule, it opens up everything. They can go back to the option. They can go to play-action pass. In fact, on 2nd and manageable, I love the idea of a play-action pass here.
They're going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the change.
Using his legs, it's Marshall. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stops at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. To throw, it's Mateer. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
This offensive line is just getting beat up. What a great pass rush. Again, they've already sacked the quarterback a couple of times in this game, and you can tell that's now affecting the way that he's playing, his timing, what he's seeing down the field. His eyes are creeping down from looking at the coverage to looking at the pass rush. These guys up front, they are owning the game right now.
They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Here comes the pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. Field it at the 25. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, an easy pickup for this offense.
And the back now goes in motion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Buchanan. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. Defense makes another stop. Third down coming up.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. And see if they tried out the field goal team.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Open field ahead. Out of bounds at the 47.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's got space. Breaks. Here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, Chris, we knew explosive plays were going to play a huge part in this game, and here the field is totally flipped on the RPO, the run-pass option. Great read from this quarterback. He gives it to his back, and you can see once the lane is there, he's got great explosiveness in the open field, and it's a huge gain for the offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Hansen. Touchdown, Sooners. This offense cannot be stopped.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a great throw and catch. This quarterback and wide receiver are attacking down the field, and now they're set up in the red zone. As a defense, you've got to force a field goal. If they can do that, it's going to be a huge win for this defense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Senior offensive lineman. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Not quite enough for the first down. Getting fourth down and just inches.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Oh, and he's stuffed on fourth down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. Zero running room. Stops right at the line of scrimmage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Oh, this is great defense here on third down. They're swarming to the football. They knew the RPO was coming, and here they are ready to stop it, forcing a fourth down.
And the Sooners will line up to kick it away. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on fourth and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a third and long. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the sticks so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And on the carry, he's heading left. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6 time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, it's Mateer. The pass rush closing in. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense for 41.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen. So what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Caught behind the line. It's Buchanan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Buchanan. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Owens. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Man, I love getting the ball to the fullback after the play-action pass. It's so easy to lose the fullback as a defense because the linebacker who's responsible for him in pass coverage also has a big responsibility in the run defense. So now he's in conflict. Good play fake, he doesn't know what to do, and the fullback is wide open.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Buchanan. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
I love what they're doing here, capitalizing on the good field position provided by the defense. Now they continue to make 1st downs. They're in the red zone. Got to put this ball in the end zone. Capitalize on this entire situation for your team with a touchdown.
The Wolverines line up with a 1st and goal. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. And they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, now you look forward to third down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on.
Touchdown, Michigan. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Man, I love what the offense is doing right here. You're giving a smart quarterback options by going empty in the backfield, and now this defense is spread out. So you understand pre-snap where the seam of the defense is, and he's able to just attack it for a touchdown. That's a beautiful job of play calling and game planning during the course of the week.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. It's still down a point, 14-13. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Running back has it on a screen now. And nowhere to go there. That defense all over it.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. Here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, a play like this comes down to preparation. We know this corner can cover down the field, but here he's prepared for this look. When he sees that motion, he knows that they love that little touch pass, and he's in the backfield for a stop. Physical and aggressive at the tackle point. Great job on the outside.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time. So he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt. But I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. Trying to get points here before the half. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And they heave it deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the slide, he didn't get past the marker. It's going to be fourth down now.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
And the Wolverines will have to kick this away. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here.